everyone, welcome back to Input. And normally I don't do videos like this. Anybody who's followed the channel knows I don't really do like the commentary, toy world, what's going on kind of videos. But in this case, I thought it was really important to kind of talk about it. I've kind of let my, my ideas of HasLab kind of float out there, kind of sprinkle out there, if you will. I'm not the biggest HasLab fan, and that's why I really wanted to talk about this. And full disclosure, I did back the Unicron, and Unicron is the reason why I'm not the biggest HasLab fan. And we're going to talk about the Rancor and all the other stuff that's going on, and why what's happening now is 100% awesome. And I applaud every Star Wars Black Series fan out there for standing their ground and dropping and making the Rancor lose backers because they weren't getting what they wanted, okay? I applaud them for doing that. I applaud you guys for doing that 100%, because that's something that I have been preaching about, that something like that needs to happen since Unicron. For you guys who don't know, Unicron had a bunch of missing paint apps, and I keep pointing behind me because my Unicron's up here. That's something that needed to happen. The fans, the toy fans, not just Transformers or G.I. Joe or Star Wars or Power Rangers, nothing like that. Just toy collectors or toy fans in general needed to speak with their wallet more, especially when it came with Hasbro, because it's kind of gotten to the point to where I feel like they were just kind of force-feeding us stuff and just assuming that we would like it. The thing with Hasbro is that they do listen to the positive side more so than the negative side. They don't take all criticisms from all over the place and inject it and think about it. They only listen to the positive sides. And you can see that in all of their live streams that they ever do. Fans will ask them questions, they don't reply to them. And that's kind of the reason why a lot of people have started speculating that their live streams aren't live streams. They're pre-recorded and they're put up as premieres on YouTube. If you're a content creator for YouTube, then you know what the premiere is. I'm sure everyone knows what they are. But that's the prevailing theory right now. HasLab has had an issue for a long time since its inception. 100%. Unicron, the Sentinel, Galactus, the Barge, Cookie Monster, all of it. Every last HasLab anything has had problems with it. Unicron missing paint apps, and then the interview on Unicron.com on that bootlicker's website, and just the way that the Hasbro representative belittled the Transformers community and the Transformers fans was absolutely disgusting, absolutely sickening. The Star Wars Barge, I would chop that all up. All that got chopped up to growing pains since it's the first HasLab thing. And then we saw with the Unicron that they kind of got a little bit better. And then the Cookie Monster thing failed miserably. And now here we are, and we're staring down the barrel of a proton pack. That at $400 you still need to purchase another $150 item to get complete. So you're looking at $550 for a proton pack. And I've seen the arguments for that. It's cheaper to do it this way than build it yourself, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. But at the end of the day, it should at least come with the gun part as well as the backpack itself. And don't even get me started on the premium membership exclusive slime that goes on the back. That's all a joke, man. That's terrible. The problem is all of this stuff was happened with HasLab. And I brought up Galactus because there's fears that Galactus is going to suffer from the same problems that the Sentinel suffered with. From the broken knees and, just all that other stuff. And Hasbro waited to ship out the Sentinels until Galactus got funded. So now there's no refunds on Galactus if you got your Sentinel, and you're not really digging the fact that it's broken, so you can't get your money back on Galactus because now you no longer trust Hasbro, right? All of this culminated in the Rancor. When Hasbro said, hey, here's your tiers, and here's what you're getting, and here's this, and here's that, the fans cried out, no, we want a Rancor Keeper, and we want a Oola. And they held, and the Rancor Star Wars Black Series fans held strong, and I applaud you guys for that. I just want to make this clear, I'm a casual Black Series collector myself. I have the main core cast. I was interested in the Rancor, but at $350, the price was too much. And then all of the problems with HasLab that I do have that preceded all of this kind of made me just say, you know what, I'm out. I gave HasLab a second chance with Star Saber. I did back the Victory Saber. But I only backed it after everything got shown. Here's the thing. With the Rancor and with Victory Saber and with anything that they show you guys, if they already show you a finished prototype, they're already invested in it. They want their money back. They're going to come hell or high water, this thing is going to get backed. Somehow, some way, they don't want to lose the money on this thing. The Rancor, think about this. $350 at 9,000 backers is a little over $3 million that Hasbro has riding on the success of the Rancor. $3 million. It's $3,150,000 they have riding on this. They don't want to lose that money. The figure's already been made. The molds have already been made. They've already been paid for. That prototype that they showed is not a 3D prototype. It's injection molded. It's put together. It's already there. They want their money back. So with the Black Series fans saying, we're not getting Oola, we're not getting the Rancor Keeper, screw you, we're taking our money back. And that's awesome, because finally seeing people vote with their wallet against Hasbro is awesome to me, right? It's a great thing to see somebody finally, a group of people, a group of toy collectors, finally saying, no, we're done. You know, it's kind of like you used and abused us for too long, and now we're done, right? So, which is really, really awesome, and I love to see that. Hasbro now is giving the Rancor Keeper. This is where I say Hasbro has given the fans the power, okay? 100% given fans the power on this. I've seen people want Oola. I've seen people want a Slave Leia out of this as well. I gotta say it. Don't give in to just the Rancor Keeper, okay? Just don't do it, man. It's that simple. I know people wanted the Rancor Keeper, and Hasbro's kind of throwing you a bone, another bone, right? And that's great. But people also want Oola as much as they want the Rancor Keeper, okay? Don't give in to it. I know it's a carrot dangled in front of a horse. That's what it is. And I fear that people are going to say, well, they listened to us. You know, we're getting at least one thing that we wanted. But all the power, all the bargaining power is in your hands now. Hasbro gave it up. 100% gave it up. Think about it. At $3 million, they wanted you to back the Rancor, to pay for the Rancor. Now they realized, oh crap, we're losing money. We don't want that. But at 19,000 backers, they also wanted you to fund the new Luke Skywalker mold. That's something I haven't seen anybody talk about. At 19,000, the new Luke was on your dime, not theirs. That's all 3D renders that you're seeing now. It's not an actual molded figure. And they wanted you to pay for that build too. That's where the $350 I think comes from. Is that even if it backs at 9,000, you're still paying for that Luke later on down the road, right? So, Star Wars Black Series fans, just don't give in, man. Keep the fight going. Keep it strong. Make Hasbro start to listen to everybody. Make Hasbro, at the end of the day, put this in their brain and think about it. Okay? Anytime that something else comes up along those lines, another HasLab product, make it to the point to where Hasbro sits down and thinks about what happens with the Rancor and makes them think, okay, we need to be more careful than what we were. Not give them the idea of they won, right? Make Hasbro think that this is a partnership between consumer and company, not just a dictatorship between the company and the consumer. Like I said, I know this was all over the place. Thanks for sticking with me on this. Thanks for watching. And at the end of the day, be kind to yourself, be true to yourself, love yourself, because I love you guys out there. And as always, I'll see you guys next video, next round, next time, all that good crazy stuff. Cut it out. Later, guys.